I cannot believe that we are already in the second half of 2026. 6 months after now, we'll be saying another Happy New Year. It's so fast. And I love it. And I love that I'm spending this time with you again. Thank you for joining us this beautiful Wednesday afternoon. Of course, 3 things to expect today on the show. First, we delve into the mad streets of social media to find out what's trending and what's got people talking. And then we go to the E Plus segment. Today, we are dedicating it to music, as we always do. And finally, to lighten things up, we go into the gaming segment, where we go head to head to find out who would be today's winner of the game segment. My name is Abigail Brown, the King's wife, reporting for duty. And of course, I'm not doing this alone. I've got my girl in the studio. We call ourselves the Queen Diva, but I call her Sugar Spice and everything nice. Spice Girl Sarah reporting for duty.
Oh my God,
baby.
girl!
It's been such a wow. It's been a minute, girl. I miss you.
Honestly, I'm not going to lie. Like, it's been a while. Someone had actually, hyped me up like this.
You not trust me?
Sugar,
not trust me?
Sugar Spice and everything nice. See me after the show.
No problem, ma.
Send me your account number.
No problem,
I will credit
Just
you.
Just snap me fine picture. I'm good.
No,
Thank
don't.
you.
Really don't for it. Anyway, welcome right here on the show. If you just tuned in, this is E Plus on Dominion Television, the channel of choice. Of course, the face and the voice you're listening to right now is that of the one who is so fabulous for negativity, Spice Girl Sarah. From now up until 2 p.m., we are going to be getting right into the nitty-gritty of everything happening. First, we're going to be starting off with the social media buzz, telling you everything in the world of entertainment. Moving on to movies, because why not? It's Wednesday, okay? Now, you know how we always do a countdown up until Friday. So from now up until Friday, you have enough time to relax, enjoy, and watch these movies that we've prepared for you. Lastly, on the show, we're going to be having the games segment. And, we started again. We started afresh. So we need to know what's going on and who is beating who and who is not going to beat who. But anyway, it's going to be a fun show, a fun entertainment show from now up until it's 2 p.m. So do well to tell your friends, to tell their friends to be a part of E+. Follow us on YouTube. We're streaming live on YouTube at Dominion Broadcast. And yes, yeah, that's all that we have for you today. Before I go, happy new month. Yeah, it's the first day in the month of July 2026, and July babies, hello, clock
It's almost your birthday, guys.
Yeah. So we will have a July celebrants. Amaka birthday is today. Quite a number of people are celebrating their birthday these days. So if you're born on this day, happy birthday to you. Now, let's enter the world of social media.
The Jaga Jaga road.
Period.
Let's get there.
Let's get there.
But today's stories, maybe except one. Today's stories they're not really toxic. They're not really about basketballs. These are young people just coming out to share their own 2 cents. And please, don't judge them, okay? So I think the first story we will take today has to be Toke Makinwa, the media personality. Of course, you know her, TM now. Who doesn't know Toke except you live under a rock? Toke Makinwa said that you should marry a particular kind of man, that you should marry a man who calls you after an argument to check up on you. That's not all she said. Let me read it out. She said, marry the man who calls you after an argument just to make sure you are okay. Not the one who leaves you alone with your tears. Choose the man who stays when things get hard and wants to understand you, not defeat you. A man who can pause, hold you, and say, my love, I'm sorry, because your relationship matters more to him than his ego. Toke Makinwa 2026. That was her exact words. And of course, there are always 2 sides to whatever you dish out on social media. There are people who will be against you. There are people who will be for you. This is why we're bringing this story to you. Sarah, are you for or against? Do you support this?
Okay, so I would say that in everything you do, marry a kind partner. Marry a kind person, because you have to be a kind person for you to enjoy your relationship. Now, a kind person is not a nice person. I can be nice, but I'm not kind. Now, I have a particular friend where I tell her that you're not a kind person whenever you're angry. Whenever this air is angry at you, she says the
bashful things.
She says terrible, painful things. And when she's no longer angry, she comes to apologize. And I'm like, see, the fact that you could say this because you felt the need to, because you were angry,
yes,
and you couldn't even, restrict yourself or take some words back. Now that you're no longer angry, what do you want me to do with my feelings? What do you want, because you
already
really
said the
you
things
hurt
you
me.
said.
These things are things that you've always wanted to say, but because of the love and relationship, and now that you had the opportunity to, you lashed out.
Yeah.
Now, this is not a one-time thing. It's not every time she's angry, she always have terrible, mean things, like things you probably tell her, things that you're insecure about. She will use it.
Oh my
against
goodness!
So that was when we're having a conversation one day, and I told her, you know what? You're not a kind friend.
Yeah.
You're not a kind person, because even when I'm angry at you, I will try my best not to hurt your feelings.
Exactly.
Even when I'm angry at you,
still
I'll
care
be the
about
one
this person.
Yeah, I'll still be the one to call you afterwards and be like, hey, what's good? Hope you're okay. Are you fine? Tell me what's going on with you. Even though I the best for you. Do you understand? So having you be in a relationship with someone where you had a misunderstanding, and you probably promised to, I'm going to get you lunch, I'm going to get you dinner, and you probably have not even had anything to eat all day, and you're waiting on that lunch and dinner, and probably by mistake you guys had that misunderstanding. All of a sudden, all of the plans,
cancel,
everything they had that they wanted to do to you,
damage.
You cancel it. See, I know we all have a right to be angry. We all have a right to express how we feel, but how we do it matters. Even,
absolutely.
Oh, calling me. Okay, yes, our date, our plan, everything is still on. When we get there, we sort it out. I think that is a better way to have communication. So she's saying that even a man that is angry at you, if I'm mad at you, Abigail,
it doesn't stop the fact that I will still
talk
care
to you.
For you.
I will speak to you. We've had misunderstandings, right?
Have we now?
Yeah, in the past. Yeah,
really?
No, we love ourselves
Can't
better.
remember.
So we've had misunderstandings where, at the end of the day, we still talk about it almost immediately. So that, because the moment it lingers, the moment you keep bashing people and say, oh, we all have freedom of speech.
That's terrible
freedom
stuff.
after speech is not guaranteed.
Absolutely.
And that is what you need to know. So Toke Makoma is absolutely, can we have the write-up? Let's have the write-up up, please.
Yeah.
Toke Makoma has every right, and she's totally
correct.
101% correct.
Thank you so much for bringing this up.
So Marijuana calls after an argument just to make sure that you are okay, because we could argue and I'm crying my eyes out because I'm sorry about how you feel, how I feel. I'm sorry about it, but and now you're not calling me. I'm loving you the more.
Do you get
than going? You want to go ghost on me?
Yeah.
You want to
go?
So
this is why
we'll rest in peace.
This is why I started by saying there are always two sides to everything you see. Now you have said your own bits. Now let me draw your attention to something very quickly. I do not completely agree with this thing, and I promise you, I tell you for a fact that marriage is not one size fits all. There is no principle, there is no blueprint, there is no template to say if you do this, if you follow these principles, your marriage will work. People are different, and marriage works differently for some people. For some people, this would not work. Marry the man who calls you after an argument just to make sure you are okay. Let me draw your attention to a movie that is currently trending now, The Polygamist. One of Jonas's attributes is that after doing his rubbish, after publicly cheating on his wife, beating her up, he comes back to the house, apologizing, acting like nothing happened. There are people who have mastered the art of manipulation. That they will offend you directly and still call you and act like nothing just happened, calling you to ask you, how are you? I'm not fine. Okay, let's address this. So this, let me just finish my point. This thing of marry someone who calls you after, no, darling. Let's take everything we see on social media with a pinch of salt. She is not wrong, but let's not set this as a standard. That any man who, maybe you guys have an argument and he does something to you, but he still checks up on you, that you settle for that. There are too many things you should look out for. Too many criteria. Too many things that makes a successful marriage. Not just someone who cannot handle his emotion and is always calling you after every. No, darling. Please.
Don't let's do that.
So yes, that's my own take from
this. So now
this.
I understand where you're coming from, because like you said, you are absolutely right. We have manipulators that this is their game. This is, they
will love bomb you like this. They will now treat you like you do not matter. After treating you like that, the next day they'll call you, babe, how are you? Mumu you. You can baby.
So yeah, just like I said, there are people that actually they fall under this. They will manipulate you, make you look like you're a crazy person, and
come and act like nothing happened.
Nothing
so
happens.
Please,
it's very quick. Let's just
whatever works for you
works for you. But moving on to the next story that we have, it's been a lot. Quite a number of things has happened as goes, and bringing it to this particular one. So remember how this story was like in full swing, and people were like talking about it because how do you shoot someone that is hands bound? Like he poses no threat, and then you shot him, you cock the gun, and then you fire down and killing him. This caused a lot of, you know, uproar. People were talking about it. But now, you know, they said they arrested them, they arrested the police officers, and we're going to deal with them, and then the court is going to do so. But right now, the police officer has dismissed the killing of this, of the action, all of this. They've dismissed the killing because the police person in the police person who shot pleaded not guilty, and because of that, they've dismissed the officer from duty. Now they remove him from, he's no longer an officer.
Yeah,
but it is, I think this is absolutely unfair to just dismiss this case and say, well, because he pleaded not guilty, we are not.
No, they haven't dismissed. They adjourned.
They've adjourned it because at this point, we're seeing that statement alone that they want to dismiss this case, I really do hope they don't, because if they do, it will give other power-hungry police officers, all those pistol drunk police officers, the opportunity to keep doing crazy things. Because if you don't make a scapegoat out of one person, there's no two ways about it. We saw the video, except it's another video that day.
No, evidence choke.
So the fact that they already dismissed him as a police officer, first things, but he had people that were with him as well. I hope those people as well, they are also going to be punished, because he was not the only one.
Yes,
he had quite a number of people, and they've like this has been like an operandi for them. This is what they always do. They've done it before, so nothing new. So the fact that the police spokesperson came out and say, oh yeah, they've dismissed him over service, and you know there's an Operation OG Million. We don't see Operation OG Million or Operation non-OG Million. They need to follow through, and justice needs to be served, because this boy is not going to die. He's just 27 years old. He still have a long way to go in his life, and it was cut short tragically. So they cannot come and say anything I want to do. People are going to hold you responsible.
Absolutely.
And the fact that they posted this, a lot of people are going crazy. Like, people are not even reading to the end. They didn't want to know.
What are you saying?
Just the first sentence alone. You say what? People are really, really pissed about this. He is charged, although the police officer is still charged with one count of murder, punishable under the section 319 of the Criminal Code law. But hey, let's see how this progresses. Let's see how we progress, because something has to be done about this. And checking out some comments, people are like, yes, serve them right.
Yeah.
So to any other police, okay, I think which day was that? There's this particular checkpoint, and you know, police officers, they were trying to like get money from the bad guys. And one of the police officers actually stood with his gun like this. Like he stood with his gun like this.
Oh my goodness.
And unfortunately, the bike guy that he stood with his gun is not my own bike guy. Yeah, asked the guy that because I was like, he just passed in and just collect money from me and don't collect. And then I was like, please. Because he can pull that trigger. Yeah. If you not touch it, God forbid. So you see.
Yeah, but I'm glad that we're bringing this story to light. Maybe to kind of educate people about your right, your civic right. Now, this police officer can do what he's doing because it's his right. He can actually plead not guilty and probe the case to a further higher judiciary court. If he has a good lawyer, trust me. God help him, he has a rich person behind him. This case can favor him. By the way, the reason why this young man was arrested in the first place was because he was found with a pistol. He was in possession of a parcel that contained a pistol and bullets. He was transporting and receiving, we don't know, we don't have the details. So this boy was not completely
free.
Only God knows whether he was the armed robber in Sapele, Delta State.
Apparently, some of his friends said it was a friend of his who sent him.
We don't give a bloody damn. Nigeria is in too much insecurity crisis right now. Anyone with a gun and pistol that is not authorized, you have a questionable character. That's that. The police officer had no right to do what he did. But he has a right to plead not guilty. That's the point. So, but please, I beg that you should follow this to the T. Dot your I's and cross your T's on this matter. If you want to create trust, if you want to bridge that gap, that trust that Nigerians have for police officers, we need to follow this case up to the latter.
Okay, and yes, so far it's been raining so far, and Lagos has been flooded for the longest of time. But this is just to give tips that if you're going to be stepping out of your house, make sure to always check to turn off any appliances that you need to turn off. And please, anybody that you see throwing dirty,
Catch them.
moving on.
Everybody.
When we're in the moving box, I see people try to, and I'm like, put it in the box, put it inside. If you see people pouring their dirt into the drainage system, make sure to call them out. Make sure to let's hold ourselves responsible, okay, for our actions. That's all we can take on the show, because we have to move on to the next segment, which is where we get to talk about movies. And so far, we're going to tell you the movies that were trending, top movies for the first half of the year 2026. So make sure not to go nowhere. Sit tight, relax. This is E Plus on Dominion Television.
Welcome back. It's the second segment of the show, and we are super excited for this segment. I tell you for a fact that as fast as the first half of 2026 has passed, we have received some of the best production from Nigerian producers, from flipping movies to action-packed thrillers to hilarious comedies. Nigerian producers has kept us entertained to the max. This is why we will be taking a look back at some of the movies that really made us say, "Oh!" It made us realize how good, how great and creative our producers are in Nigeria. We will be discussing some movies that caught our attention. Welcome. My name is Abigail Brown. Of course, I've got my sister in the building, Spice Girl Sarah. One name Chuku Ebubedike.
Okay.
How are you?
No, you really have to do that. But hey, welcome. Welcome right here on the show. If you just tuned in, this is E Plus. And yes, ladies and gentlemen, it's officially time where we get to talk about the movies that we have for you prepared. We have prepared for you tonight. I said tonight. I love about song.
You did two nights.
I have a lot of things I want to do in line too.
Wow.
I don't know what you're talking about.
I'm here for it.
So we're going to be talking about the best Nollywood movies of 2026 so far. And you know, we're just starting the second half of the year. So for the first half of the year, there are movies that dropped. I have us on Showcode.
Yeah.
So we're going to be giving you like a countdown of those movies. Starting off with this one, The Boy Who Gave. I'm still of the opinion that the boy shouldn't have given anything. You shouldn't have gave. You gave too much and you gave yourself. The only person that can give himself is Jesus. The Alpha and Omega of our faith. Any other person that is giving, you gave on your grave. All right. So now the movie, The Boy Who Gave, is about this guy. You know, I think you're in the best position to talk about it.
Why?
Because she watched the movie and she was.
I went through the hassle.
I didn't have to.
Yeah,
I didn't have to. I had to save myself from the headache and from the stress.
No, I don't think it's headache or
It's
stress.
headache.
We agreed collectively
as
as Nigerians that this movie was the
most traumatizing.
My goodness.
It was traumatizing.
They cut onions. Now so cinema,
from his
everybody they
from his
cried.
parents dying to his sister
It was-
to his brother,
My goodness.
and lastly taking the crown.
He
Neither
die.
And what-
The
what am I
people
dying for?
the
Am I
people wey even
Jesus?
still struggle for self, they still go they do ogogoro for streets. They do
Am I Jesus?
wasted effort.
I'm not gonna die for nobody. Okay,
Yeah,
so
yeah.
this movie is one movie that you should definitely
Absolutely
check.
You should check it out. It
I'm
came
not-
out
I-
on.
I'm most likely will not check it, but you
That's
go.
your problem, man. But for the people who
Go get
care about family dynamics, you understand what it means to be a firstborn son or a firstborn daughter, and the responsibilities that are placed on you as the first child. You should watch this movie so you know that you have to put yourself first. It came out on the 15th of May. It's currently still streaming at cinemas, and you should go check it out. Okay.
Okay.
Yeah. So the next movie, this one I liked. I love this movie. We're talking about it in February. I cannot believe how time flew. Guy, February was just, well, To Adaego with Love.
Yeah.
The story of the soldier from the north who fell in love with a Yoruba teacher. He fell in love with Igbo teacher. He fell in love with a teacher, and their love story was so beautiful. Maybe because I have some affiliations to stories like that, but moving forward, I think this has to be one of the most thoughtful love stories that I have seen in a while. It came out February 6th. It's currently still streaming on all platforms. You can stream it on all platforms right now. Such a fantastic movie. If you ever loved someone and you feel like it's wrong to love this person, but I love you regardless, this is the movie for you.
Well, I'm not going to embark in any love like that. I'm not going to try it. I'm not going to do it to people. Come on, and show. Let everybody know what they are doing. And Onobere, a woman's story. And this is about a girl, Rolly. I feel like the name gives like all those books that we used to read back then in primary school. I was one of
Rolly
those.
was a beautiful girl. Ralia the
Ralia-
sugar girl. I just got it. Ralia the sugar girl. That's right.
So this is giving Ralia the sugar girl.
Yeah.
But in essence, it is Rolly. So Rolly, she leaves Warri to
My
come
sister,
to
my
Lagos.
sister.
And the purpose of her leaving to come to Lagos is the fact that she wanted to show up for herself. She'd be like, oh, if Warri, because everybody knows that people, quite a number of people say, oh, Lagos is a city where money is being made, this. So she'd be like, let me come to the city where we're making money. Let me come and see what everybody's talking about. Maybe me too, I can become that girl.
Yeah.
And along the line, quite a number of things happened to her. You know, she went from A to Z. She went through it. I'm not going to spoil the movie for you all, but she definitely went through quite a number of challenges that tested her personality, her growth. In fact, it tested a lot of things that she didn't even know need testing. She went through it, the ups, the downs, the low, trying to just make it. And also seeing her mates that were doing some other curricular things, and she'd be like, no, this is not what I came here for. And then also I realized that the notion of, when you come to Lagos, you immediately get to Lagos like this. Bastard money. You have money. So all of those, and she was met with some kind people. There were kind people that also helped her along the way. Now, let's not forget that the fact that you have good people, you also have wicked, evil people. So as soon as people were kind towards her, she still had some people that tried to like run her streets any which way. But Onobere, a woman's story.
The next one, are you done with
Yes,
that? Okay.
I am.
The next movie on my list has to be one of the biggest movies of 2026, if I do say so myself. I mean, they made over $628 million million from that movie. This one is Call of My Life. In case your love life has been a bit rusty like Sarah's love life, you should be watching movies like this, at least to water that your heart don't too dry. It need watering. And they advise some people where they my sides. They watch film like this, film make you fall in love again or revive your heart. Anyways, the story is about a young lady, no chop me. The story is about a young lady, Soluchi, who just recovered she's still recovering from this heartbreak, and she stumbles on this guy, Ellie, from a random call, an office call. Something that started as a normal conversation now turned into something really substantial. It was such a beautiful story. And they watch am, they say, Kai, don't they want love? I want love, they hungry me. If you watch that film, guy, I know the joke. You go ask yourself, am I a stick? Can't I be loved? The film touched me. It touched me, guy. I know life for you. Go watch that film. You need to sit down, settle down. Call of My Life. That has to be one of the best movies of
one of the best romantic love
comedy
story.
Because it was so funny too.
So this movie actually had a number of people on chokehold, like Abigail. And I'm not going to lie, there are good men out there, there are good women out there. There are people who know how to love and love you right.
We know how to love more life.
There are people.
In case there are people
who know how to love you. Now, some people want to love you in their own language, but there are people who know how to love you in your own language. And also, understanding yourself, meeting yourself in the middle, compromising for each other because you love yourself, and choosing yourself over and over again. Like, I choose you.
Guy, I think you should come on Love Zone. You know a thing or two.
Now, speaking about it, there was a promotional video that I saw today where, the lady, the main actress, she called her friend to prank her friend, to tell her friend that she's in love with the male lead. And then the friend was like, when you two, they say you should act. They say you should act. You're acting everything. You're doing method acting. Why would you not fall in love with him? Which kind of wild be this one? Am I the first person you're telling? She's like, yeah. Which kind of responsibility are you dumping on me now? What do you mean by this? They say act. You go and pour all your heart, pour your soul. So now, but actually, the boy is a cute. Maybe she switched though, but actually, the boy is a cute. Then the friend said, it's a prank. It's a prank. Before the best friend who can start spilling secrets that she did not know.
Okay.
Not knowing that it was a prank. Like, imagine me pranking you and telling you that we love Radio Pops. And you'd be like, oh, when is that you and Radio Pops? Whenever you're doing your show, you're always there's this energy. Now, why don't you just be professional? That kind of a thing. Then later, you know, be like, but Radio Pops is fine, no. Say a limp. Then I'm not like, it's a prank. It's a prank. Calm down. It's a prank. And yes, so even while they were together, even while they were having that interview, there was this energy. There's something.
Yeah.
And we are going to connect it soon.
Very soon.
Give us time.
Very soon.
We would connect it.
But I also recommend the movie to you, Sarah. Honestly, you should see this movie. Something might be kindled in your heart again for someone. Okay? We're looking forward to that.
Okay, then lastly we have Abba Blues, and this is when Amara must choose between love interest from her past and a newly wed husband. Now this particular one, see, that love interest is from the pit of hell. Let him stay in hell.
Why so?
Let him remain in hell.
Because
I did love you. We had a burning, passionate love experience. Passionate is not intimate.
No, I want you to add intimate.
Passionately intimate, burning.
Good.
Like the love between them was, but you moved on.
You can't move on.
Hold on. Listen. Now, listen to me now. Okay. She did move on. But the problem now came when what I moved on from now jammed me and stumbled back into my life.
Because you didn't completely move on.
Let me tell you, you can't completely move on from somebody. You can't completely unknow.
That's what I'm saying.
So
she didn't move on.
You can't completely unknow what you know. Do you understand? So the only thing
How can you unknow that he said,
hello, we're on TV.
They adjust my hand.
Okay.
How can you? There's some things you can't.
Hello, on the straight line, please. On a straight line. can't completely unknow people,
Like,
right?
yeah.
So the fact that it took a willpower to actually move on from him,
Yeah.
get married to somebody, and she has been living a beautiful life with her husband. Then that ex now come into the picture and scatter everything, and then you are remembering things from the past, and you are trying to, and then no now, and you have to navigate it because you just marry. You just your marriage is
she just still dey fire, still dey simmer.
Your marriage is still fresh, newly. They just brought her from the oven. It never, the breeze, the heat never clear. Ex got enter am. So now she has to see how to navigate between her husband and her ex.
She did succeed.
Well, that's for you to find out.
I really need to know, because
that's for you to find out.
To succeed in this kind of endeavor, you have to be very intentional. You have to be very transparent.
You
with
might
your
be intentional.
partner.
You might be intentional with somebody, but you are running around telling leave me alone. The person be like, no, I won't leave you.
You depress me. I'll tell my husband now. That's why I say transparency also plays a role. If you tell your partner that this person is disturbing, maybe they can come in and help you, so we can handle, because there are some.
And that's all we can take for the movie segment right here on the show.
Sure.
Okay, so we're going to be back, and when we are back, it's going to be time for the game segment. I don't know what this girl's all about. I don't know what she's talking about. But hey, when we are back, it's will be time for the game segment. Don't go nowhere. All right, welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. No, it's time for the game segment. It's time for the game segment.
Let's have our first question.
First question of the day, please. Let's know. Let's see. What Italian fashion house is known for its Medusa logo?
Versace. I want to do legend that.
Yeah!
Versace, your mother is suffering, you're wearing Versace.
Hey! Next question, please.
All right. Okay.
What's the term for a quick, temporary fashion trend? A quick
trendy, frenzy. I said, if it's trend, I said it first.
Trend. It's trend.
No, it doesn't.
Frenzy?
It cannot be trend. There's trend there already.
Trend or frenzy? What's the fad?
Okay, I didn't know this.
Oh wow. Next question, please.
Next
Fad.
question.
Really?
Fad. It sounds good, sir. Fad. Okay.
What fabric is made from the flax plant? How want they know that one? We reserve fashion designer for you. That's how. I don't know. Linen. Oh.
Okay.
It's not our line of fashion or profession. So
now you Sabio.
Next question.
Alright.
Which city hosts the annual Met Gala?
We know this thing.
I promise I know it. I just sakwa.
Okay. Let's see the answer.
It's the New York City.
New York.
I knew it.
Leave on.
I talked about it yesterday.
File, bye.
Next question.
Let's see. What's the 15th letter of the ABCD? I can't even think of it. When you're done counting, let us know. Elico.
N.
M. Q.
M. L.
F.
Elemento. Elemeno. What's the answer? Oh, I got it now.
Yeah, you say lemon.
N-O-O-O.
All right.
Next question.
What's the name of the annual fashion-focused event organized by Metropolitan Museum of Art? Unfortunately, I do not know. But if you tell me, then that's fine.
We don't mind.
I don't know it.
Now wow.
Wait, guy.
And that's all.
Guy, you
That's
told me
all.
like say now wow.
But you know, sometimes your lecturer will put question.
They'll not change. They'll just
No. They'll put the question.
answer of a.
Oh, they'll put the answer first, like number 1. They'll put the answer in the beginning of the question. Then number 4, they'll not put the question. You now have but this is the answer to this. Now wait till those
Now wait till they do us.
But hey, that's all we can take on the show. Thank you so much for being a part of E Plus movie edition.
Now me win.
No, we're dragging. We're dragging running.
Whatever.
That's all we can say. Thank you so much for being a part of the show.
Yeah.
Up until we come your way again next week, Wednesday. Make sure to stay safe. Make sure to stay healthy. Make sure to protect yourself. Let people know where you're going to if you're going somewhere, okay? And on that note, my name is Spice Girl Sarah, the one who is still fabulous for negativity. And I will see you soon.
And I'm Abigail Brown, the King's wife. Goodbye.